Ooh, this is exciting. On. Hold on. Just stick this. Ooh. Let's see. I guess I have to turn this light. It's like so dark in here now. Whoop, whoop. Um. mm, mm, mm. Oh, right. So we are doing a live today. I am Janae Ashley. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my channel. This is super exciting. I'm definitely doing this as a test for myself to see if I can do a live and talk and try not to, like, I don't know, mess up or whatever the case may be. So I'm definitely going to be asking myself some questions, and hopefully there's other people in here that are going to ask me some questions too, but if not, we are going to make it work. And so I am going to clearly start because I just want this to be something that people can come to my channel for. As I'm developing my channel, as I'm developing my community, I know that it's not going to be the easiest thing right away, but I'm super excited. So yes, I'm so excited to start my channel finally. First and foremost, I am Janae Ashley and I am just ready to start my channel. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time now. And I'm not sure if it was, well, I know it's a mixture of a couple of things. Um, just my confidence level, it wasn't 100% there. Like when I wanted to do this a couple of years ago, I would say I wanted to start my YouTube channel pre-pandemic, so 2019-ish, around that time. I really wanted to start then. And I was like kind of gearing up towards doing that. And then once the pandemic hit, it was kind of like, whoa, wait, hold on. Do I want to do that? And so now I'm just in a space where I am ready to hit the ground running, and I know that it's not an easy feat, but I am going to work my way and build the community that I see for not only just like myself, but like for my community. I feel like I can be your best friend that you never thought that you never thought you needed. I can be that person that motivates you or gives you some sort of inspiration. And I'm that person that can provide some knowledge or some wisdom based off of my own life, personal experiences, or just like things that I've observed, like whether it was through people that I know or work related experience, just pretty much a little bit of everything. And then also, I want to share my journey as far as being an entrepreneur at some point in my life, at some point in my journey. I want to be able to work for myself. I don't always want to work for someone. I currently work for a health system, and it's very rewarding. The space that I'm in within my organization is workforce readiness. So I definitely will be doing content around that, because I see a lot of different things, especially for the student pipeline, because that's the area that I support. And I specifically support campus recruitment, which is like colleges, universities, trade schools, things of that nature. And then also the high school initiatives that we have. And I see a lot of different things that I feel would be very important for like people that are either current students or recent graduates. There's just some information that I feel like I should share because some of the resumes and things that I review on a daily, I'm like, oh, you just need like a little bit of like tweaking and your resume could be like top notch. But I'm here to provide that, some tips and tricks on like just finding yourself within the workplace and aligning yourself in areas that you see for yourself. That is something that I am interested in sharing, because a lot of the message that I preach is finding your purpose, being self aware, really just being your best self overall. And that's something that is so important when you are trying to manifest your goals and the life that you see for yourself. And so for me, I'm like, you know what? I might as well share my everyday work experience because that does align with my message and who I am as a person. So I think that, this is going to be an amazing channel, and I'm super excited for everyone to be part of it. And I'm just hoping that anyone that's watching this is like, yeah, she's it. She is going to be my new best friend that I watch every so often, like every week. Whenever I decide to start posting on a regular, um, whether it's on a Sunday, whether it's on a Wednesday, I want you all to be excited to watch my channel because I do have a lot of different things that I am doing, that I am going to be doing. So I just want to share that. And I think it's a little too dark. So hold on. Because I just want it to be a little brighter in here. Oh. I don't want it to, let's see, maybe I can make it like that. And then put my back to it so you can't. So yeah, cool. All right, so I'm excited. I don't know how I can tell if they're like, I think I see like one person that's in here, I think, or I don't know if that's me. But I am excited that there's someone in here, I guess. All right, so that's like my little spiel on like why I'm starting my channel and like what there is to like look forward to in my channel. I think I hear my dog. But yeah, so that could be the next question. Do I have any children or pets or anything like that? I do have a dog. His name is Jackson Chase. And for short, his nickname is Jaxie or Jax. He is super, super cute. He is somewhere, not in here, but he is like the cutest little thing ever. I'm going to share a picture with you guys. Let's see. This was him earlier today when we were out getting our Starbucks. He is just the cutest. Let's see if you could see him. He is the cutest little thing ever. Super, super cute. He's only like 7 pounds, so he's not a big Yorkie. He's a little mini Yorkie basically, and he's not a teacup, but he's little. Like this is his little face. The cutest little thing ever. Like, isn't he so cute? Just so cute. He's just so cute. I just can't. Now, I never envisioned myself as someone with a dog or whatever. And I'm like a dog auntie because I got him for my sister. So technically I'm not a dog mom. I'm a dog auntie. And he is like the lights of our lives here. Like he just literally he changed the whole dynamic for the better. So kudos to Jax. He's the best. And so you'll see him on my channel every so often. He'll be popping in, popping out, or whatever he likes to do. But he is not a camera dog. Like he does not like to be on camera. I don't know what his deal is, but I say this to people all the time. He is not a dog that will make me money because you can literally put a camera on him and he is not feeling it. Like, Jax, get it together. We are in 2022, about to be in 2023, and we need you to do your part. So we're gonna work on him a little bit to make sure that he is doing his part. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have kids of my own, but I am a godmommy to my one of my best friend's son. His name is Alex, and it's very funny that Alex and Jax, they share the same birthday. And that was really like my telltale sign that I should get Jax, because when I found out that him and Alex have the same birthday, I was like, this is a sign from heaven. And their birthday is November 7th. So 1111, I'm not 1111. 1107 is like my angel number. I love that number. And so I just felt like it was like aligning. Alignment is something that I am truly, truly passionate about, aligning myself with my purpose, aligning myself with who I am, what I like, pushing things out that don't align with me. You'll hear me say alignment quite frequently throughout my channel, because like I'm one for really making sure that if it does not align, get it out of here. But if it does, bring it on. Bring it on. And so I'm here to say that you're aligning with me. So definitely make sure that you subscribe, because I'm super excited to have you here and I'm happy to have you here. So, but other than that, I do not have any other children or any other kids that are connected to me in like that kind of way. Like, I don't have like any other godchildren. I don't have any other pets or anything like that. So that's that. I am 30, so that's how old I am. I'll be turning 31 January 7th. So 7 is my favorite number. 1107 is my angel number, or 107. I use it interchangeably. Um And my birthday, I literally love my birthday. I'm a Capricorn through and through. So, as time goes on and you get to know me, you will see that I am a true Capricorn at heart, and mindset and all. Um, and yeah. And also, what I think is so cool is that my name is Janae and my birthday is in January. So Jan, Jan. I think that is so dope. I just feel like it aligns. Like, I am one person who is super aligned. Like, my birthday aligns with my name. Like, it makes sense, right? It makes sense. But yeah, so I I'm turning 31. And I'm I was never upset or like nervous or like, oh my God, like I'm turning 30. I was always one that felt like, you actually gain lots of wisdom the older you get. And let me kind of like backtrack, because some people do get older. Well, not some people, but people get older and some do not get wiser. And then there are some like myself who does, or who actually takes time to really just figure out like who they are and what it is that like makes them. So like being aware, um being reflective, and trying to figure out like who you are, going to therapy or doing things that are very therapeutic in a way where you're finding out about yourself. Because again, I know that a lot of people may not have insurance or cannot afford therapy sessions, so, or may not be able to find a therapist, to be honest, because it is very hard um to find a therapist, especially post-pandemic, when I tell you looking for a therapist has been difficult. It really has been difficult, but it's something that you really do have to, you know, invest your time in searching for one, because you may find one and it may not work out, and so you have to just take that time to focus on whatever it is that aligns with you. um so I'm also a rambler, so I may kind of like jump into like other things, but that's just who I am. And so you'll get to know me even more with that, because I can literally go from one topic to the next topic. And honestly, I feel like I do it so effortlessly, because that was an effortless transition. And I could have taken it further, and actually I could have taken it to a different direction, which it wouldn't have been a bad direction, but it would just kind of been like a different topic. But you'll get to know more about me in that way, which is super cool. My light back there. Okay, so like earlier, see, transitioning. Um, Obviously, I could turn like my light on for my room, but I don't want to do that. Although I could do that, because my light actually, I could do that actually. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Now, which I think, no, this is not my light. I gotta, hold on, I gotta turn it on. All right, so we turned the light on. Okay. I mean, I could, but I could also, what is so cool. So, this particular light, again, I'm sorry, I am a rambler and I get distracted, and that's just me. But my light, the above light, the my ceiling light, and I also need to get another blind, because I like broke that. But um um this particular light, actually, I don't even like this light over here. I feel like I can't even see. Look at this. It's like I'm over here like figuring stuff out as I'm going on, but here we go. Anyway, this particular light you can change, so it's literally like my ring light, but like if you look at this is the remote for my ceiling, this is the remote for my ring light. They're almost identical, which is so cool. So it's literally like a ring light on top of my ceiling. So I could literally make it warmer. So I just made it warmer. Like it's like, I mean, it picked up a little bit, but like not too much. This is cooler. So you kind of could tell like it's like cool. So we're gonna like make it a little warmer. I could make it brighter. I think that says, wait, let's see. That's as bright as it goes with it, like really, really warm. But then I can make it 20%, which kind of dims it. And also this light is on, so you can't really see. Let's see if I turn this off. Hopefully there's batteries in here. I don't think there is. Whoop. Look at me rambling. But we are 18 minutes in. There's batteries. Let's see, but I think I have to face that way to make it work or whatever. But let's see. It's on, right? It's not working. But it's okay. I'll just turn it off, and then you can kind of see like how this light works. Okay. So that is off. Funny how I completely forgot about this light up here. Like, how did I forget that I had a whole ceiling light? Tomato, tomato. That's also another one of my sayings that I am going to be saying quite often. You'll hear me say that. And that's just me. And I'll explain what that is in a second. But to stay on this particular topic, whatever this is, oh, thank you. Because I really love you asking. Thanks, Dusty. So I have a question. What's your lifelong goal? My lifelong goal is to really just find peace. Peace is something that I really strive to have in my life. And my journey, it's not always going to be easy. Like, I'm going to come across different obstacles in life, but as long as I find like that ultimate peace, and within that peace I would have achieved other goals, like starting my YouTube channel. That is a goal that I want for myself. And the reason why I mention this first is because obviously we're here, and that's why I'm, doing this live. I'm trying different things to just build my community. But ultimately, as I continue to build my community, I am going to be building my business in the interim. So I have the glow mode, which is something that I started pre-pandemic, so 2018, 2019. And this was after I've done a lot of self-reflection, and going to therapy, and also trying to get myself out of depression. I developed core values that I follow literally daily. And GLOW stands for growth, leadership, optimization, and worthiness. And I'm super excited about building upon the glow mode. Starting out with a digital journal, and some digital templates will come to follow. And then just like really expanding, having like merch, and starting a college kind of like club or like affiliation that will be across all different colleges and universities. I will do like different college events, and I think my first college event will be sometime in the spring, probably like February, March. So I'm super excited about that because a goal that I see for the glow mode at the very beginning, at least, is really just getting the movement and like the mindset behind what the glow mode stands for out there. And I feel like it will be so beneficial for like college students, especially because college students, you're in that space where you are looking for yourself, and you're finding yourself, and you are looking to see what goals you may have or what you're looking to accomplish, and having the glow mode mindset to help you achieve those goals is super beneficial. And if it helped me get out of depression, and it helped me really find what my goals in life are, and it helped me find out who I am, I know that it will definitely do the same for someone else. So I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited about building my community here on YouTube and everywhere else, whatever other platform. I'm super excited about me being the best version of myself. For a long time, I used to equate like my success with like material things, or just being like in different spaces in my life, like, or just having certain things. But really, like, now that I'm getting older, I just feel like the more like the level of success that I continue to build upon, I just see that it's more of like my confidence, like where I'm at, and my level of confidence today is so much stronger, and what's the word? Stronger. It's better now than it was a few years ago. And for me, that's success right there. Like, I've literally moved from one space to another space where I was once not so confident, to like where I am now, where I'm way more confident. And that alone came with a lot of self reflection and work, like I was saying before. And I think that for me, that is success. Like, I'm literally becoming the person that I want to be, and that I see for myself and my future and my legacy. And so I'm excited. Super excited. Let's see. What are some other questions? Because I've been on here chatting away for like the past, let's see, 25 minutes. It's been like nonstop. And I rambled too. Let's see. Um, I had found some questions and then I lost them. How did I lose them? Let's see. So let's see questions. And I also want to like answer some like really random questions too. Because I think that. So next question. How do you like to spend your free time? So I like to spend my free time mainly just like enjoying the moment. And I think that is where it's very interesting. I'm a person that I've realized, especially like it's definitely due to the pandemic though, or partially it's a lot due to the pandemic or whatever. But spending my free time just enjoying the moment. But now that I'm starting my YouTube channel and, vlogging, things like that, I have to be in that space of just like almost like, okay, you're in the moment, but you also have to like pull out your phone or like your camera, which that is the goal. Like, as I continue to work through my journey on YouTube, my goal is to get a camera. So that's why I have to be very consistent with what I'm doing, so I can meet that goal. But I have to start like pulling out my phone and recording like whatever I'm doing, taking pictures and things like that. And I want to say that I was like that pre-pandemic. Like I didn't mind like recording what I was doing, just like quick like Instagram story kind of things. And I was good with that, and I didn't mind taking pictures. Like I was good with taking pictures and things like that. At least I felt like I was. But then the pandemic came and I'm just like, all of that stuff went out the window. So now it's like enjoying my free time. I do love spending time with the people that I care about the most, like my family, my boyfriend, his family, our friends, and things like that. But I know that now, enjoying those moments, I'm definitely going to have to start like pulling out my camera and recording and taking pictures. So that'll be something very interesting to see, like that transition for myself. And that's why like I think it's going to be so cool to see my journey, because it's really taken me completely out of my comfort zone, because I do not do this. And it's not something that I was really doing either prior to the pandemic. Like I said, I would just take out my phone to do like Instagram stories, but to actually vlog my life and what I'm doing and just whatever, that is different. And that is something that I will be very interested even for myself to see. Next question. Ooh, of course, this thing wanna do whatever it's doing. Calm down. Stay there. Um so I mean, I guess I could say, so all right, let's see. Do I have any hobbies? I would say that hobbies. I would say I do like to listen to books. I like to listen to Audible, only because like I feel like my attention span when it comes down to reading physical books, I'll start reading the page and then I'll start thinking about something else or whatever. So Audible books are a little easier for me to listen to and like digest and actually pay attention. But I do have some physical books that I currently need to read, but that are really, really interesting. I'm actually reading one book called The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This book, so good. It is so good. I definitely want to like start like a book club or something with my community too. So I think that would be fun. I just have to start reading the books or like at least listening to the books. But yeah, I would say literature, some sort of literature or whatever is like a hobby. Um, I like just really just chilling because I feel like my mind is constantly, especially now, I feel like it's constantly on go. So like any moment that I get to just hang out with my boyfriend, hang out with the people that I care about, those things are, or just spending time with those people. Um, that's like fun. I'm not too much of a shopper right now anymore. Because I just don't, it's just exhausting. But I feel like with my YouTube channel and like, reviewing things and stuff like that, I'm gonna get more into that, which again will be exciting. So I'm super excited for it. I hope you are too. Um, and yeah, I think like as time goes on, like, your journey is never ending. There's always things that are constantly going. And so I feel like another hobby of mine um, will be like my fitness journey. But I really do love solid core, which is like Pilates and like I don't know if I could say like a hit workout, but I feel like the intensity of it is kind of like a hit workout. I haven't done it in a while, but that's definitely something that I want to get back into doing because I've definitely seen a lot of results when I was doing it over the summer. So I'm super excited to get back with that. I think I'm gonna probably start that back in January, only because like the holidays, I feel like if I start now, not to say that like it's not gonna like happen, but it's just like my mind right now is just not even there to start that again because like that's super intense and you gotta be mentally prepared for that. And I just need to get back into the gym. And I love let me rephrase that. I don't really love the gym, but I can love the gym again. I just have to get back in the gym. Um, what kind of music do you listen to? I pretty much love R&B. I love oldies. I am an old soul at heart, so I definitely love listening to pretty much any R&B from like I don't know, the 50s all the way up until now. I listen to some rap, hip hop. I do listen to like pop music, like whatever is like pop music, meaning like whatever songs are currently, you know, out that are trending or that are popular. Um, but yeah, mainly R&B though, like that's my thing. Let's see. What is your dream job? I don't have a dream job because I don't associate myself with a particular job. I would one, I if I earlier in my years, I would say a career, only because a job to me is just like something you're just there to do. Whereas like a career is something where you can take that, you can be in that space and like work your way up. But for me, I just see like as far as like any kind of like work ethic or putting my work ethic towards something, it would be entrepreneurship and any of the business ventures that I plan on doing in the future or just like currently with the glow mode. Um, really just being my best self as a leader, not a boss, a leader. I feel that I can do wonders as a leader. I am based off of a lot of different job personality quizzes or like leadership style quizzes and a lot of feedback that I get from my leadership or like my past leadership, I would be considered a transformational leader. And that's something that I do take pride in because I do want people to be their best selves. Like that is like the number one thing that's like my message. I want you to be your best self. And so if you have like anything that you need, like advice or some kind of like tip or trick or something, like, and if I can provide it for you, or if I can find a resource to help get you to that next level, I'm that person that will do that. And that's why I believe so much in the glow mode too, because those core values that I came up with, I gave those words their own definition to align with that mindset. And I'm definitely going to go more into that as time goes on. But I definitely believe in that a person should look at their growth and appreciate every step, everything that goes into your journey. You should appreciate it no matter what it is. You know, every step that you take, it leads somewhere. And that somewhere is like the outcome. And I believe that you should look at that and you should still appreciate it, because at the end of the day, if you reflect on that, you can always learn from it. You can always do better. You can always find another way to go about it the next time. There's always something that you can take from it. And if you take from it, that is you being a leader and you taking risks, because you know that, like, okay, I did it this way before. Maybe if I do it another way, I can have a better outcome. And when you are leading your life. You're the only one that can do that for you when it comes to your journey. And that's why leadership is there. And then the next one is optimization. You need to optimize every opportunity or every situation or every outcome, whether it's good or bad. Try to look at the situation like the glass is half full and not half empty. There's always something that you can take from that situation and make it better. Or if it's a bad situation, there's always something to learn from. And if you develop that idea that, you know what, every situation there's something to take from, um, you're aligning yourself with a growth mindset, which ultimately will make you more of a solution based person. And then worthiness. Know that you are worthy to receive whatever goal or accomplish whatever goal that you want for yourself. If you want a certain lifestyle or you want to achieve something, you are worthy of it. And you're just like worthy of the small yet large things that God or whoever you believe in, but that your life has to offer. So you are worthy of love, and you are worthy of peace. You are worthy of abundance. You are worthy of joy. You are worthy of having great health. You're worthy of all of those things. So when you develop that growth mindset and you align that with the core values of the glow mode, you will find that your life will definitely change, and it will change for the better, because you will start feeling it from within. Because ultimately, your life, it only gets better when you feel that it's getting better. And that's because you feel it within yourself and you feel it about yourself. And so, yeah, that's like my little spiel. And I hope that whoever is watching, that just makes you feel good about yourself, knowing that, you know, you could be having a bad day today. And if you just follow those core values and really reflect on the day and why was it bad and how could you have made it better, if you could make it better, and if you couldn't change the situation, let's say, if you know everything was just like, okay, I can't, obviously you can't change what happened, right? For the next time, how could you either try to prevent something like that from happening, or if it were to happen again, how would you be able to handle that? There's always something to learn. And having those core values will allow you to not dwell on the things that may not work out in our lives. And when you align yourself with those core values, when those good things happen, you're going to want to continue to live out your life following those core values, because you would know that that mindset, that way of thinking is what helped get you to that next level. And it helped you feel better about yourself and your situation. So, yeah, that's that on my dream job. See how I can like ramble onto like different things, but I'm hoping that that was just a little insight on who I am too, because I firmly believe in that, and that is what helped me get out of depression. So that says a lot. Let's see. What's another question? What has been the highlight of this past week? This past week, I would say me starting my YouTube channel. I've been posting shorts every day for the past 4 or 5 days. And it's just me repurposing my TikToks that I had posted a while ago. But again, it's still me starting my YouTube channel, me getting on live today. I'm on here. It's 40 minutes of me just nonstop talking. Now, I should tell you something. I can literally ramble about anything to myself because there's like me and one other person in here. So that should tell you something. I am meant to talk about any and everything. So me having a channel is definitely something that is needed, at least for myself. Um let's see, what's another thing? Another question. Do I play any sports? None. I was never a sports person. I never played a sport. I tried to actually well, actually, let me backtrack because dance is a sport. So I used to dance when I was younger, and then I tried out for theater in high school, and I got into theater. And instead of taking gym, I was able to take dance. So I would consider dance as a sport because it is definitely something that your body is moving. So when your body is moving and you're doing different things that you do not do on a day-to-day basis, like, twirling and stretching your leg and doing all this other stuff, that is a sport. That is not easy. So shout out to all the dancers out there. But other than that, like collegiate sports and stuff like that, nope, I wasn't in sports in college. No, sports is not my thing. But what I was gonna say was I did I sat in on a info session for track in high school, and cross country at that. I don't even like to run on a treadmill, and I thought I was gonna run track. Okay, psych. I was not doing that. Now, if I could go back and do a sport, because I'm definitely not doing that now, I would have done. Oh well, I did try to do badminton. I think I did like an info, like I like watched or joined in on like a info session on like badminton. But because I felt like I had to like run back and forth because it's kind of like tennis. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. But the uniform is cute. I definitely so now going back, if I could go back, I would have tried out for volleyball, even though I don't like running. Volleyball is a sport that when playing in like junior high and stuff like that, when in gym, that was my favorite thing to do in gym was play volleyball. So I'm surprised I didn't try out for, well, again, I would have been running, so I didn't like to run. But yeah, volleyball would have been the sport that I played. Also, we had a kick line team. I would have probably tried to do that if I could go back in high school. I probably would try out for that. And probably I would still probably try out for badminton, but that would be like the only three things that I would try out for. But other than that, no other sport. What's your favorite food? My favorite food, let's see. I don't necessarily, I love salad. Salad is my favorite food. I literally could eat salad every single day, multiple meals a day. I love salad. A good salad. Like Oof, give me that's what I actually want right now, a salad. And I think my next favorite thing would be hmm, what was the next thing? Well, I don't eat meat anymore. So when I say I don't eat meat, I don't eat chicken, I don't eat pork, I don't eat beef. I have been on a pescatarian diet or lifestyle for going on, is it 2 years now? It's like 2 years or almost 2 years now. And that's so crazy to think because I'm not gonna lie, that is such a it's such an adjustment. It's a lifestyle change to not just like not even eating chicken, like no chicken. That is a whole lifestyle change. And I'm actually very proud of myself for even sticking this long through with it. Um, but yeah, I still eat seafood and stuff like that. So, and I eat eggs. So it's not so much like a true pescatarian diet because I still eat eggs. I just don't eat like the muscle of those animals. Because I also still eat cheese as well. I am lactose intolerant. So I lactate pills are my favorite thing. They're my best friend. I always have them on me. At least I try because I love cheese. And that is something I can never give up because I love cheese. I love cheese on everything. I love cheese on my salads. Like cheese goes on everything, to be honest. I love it so much. Um, so yeah, salad is my favorite food. Other foods that I love sushi. I love yeah. I mean, I don't really I guess because I am now like pescatarian, I the things that I used to say were my favorites, like I used to love cheesesteaks and if I could like have one right now, I definitely would because that was one of my favorite foods, but you know, I can't eat that now. Um so yeah, salad is my favorite food. Let's see. Do I have any nicknames? I do. My name is Janae, but my nickname is Nay or Nene, but only for like certain people because I don't go by a nickname. I just feel like I love my name so much. I never would introduce myself as Nay or Nene. The only people that call me by a nickname would be my immediate family. So like my mom, my dad. My dad doesn't call me. Well, no. Does my dad call me that? Sometimes, but my mom usually calls me Nay. My sister, she calls me Nay. My sister was younger, she would call me Nene. Um, and then my godson Alex, who I mentioned earlier, he calls me Nene. But other than that, like even like my closest of close friends, my boyfriend, no one calls me Nay. It's just not a nickname that I really care for. I don't really care for a nickname because I genuinely love my name. So um yeah. I like there's times where people will call me Jay, but I know like only two people that will call me Jay, and that was just something that they did on their own. Um, and so yeah, those are like my nicknames. And like, like I have like nicknames that are given to me personally, like just for like one person. But other than that, like as far as like a general nickname, nah. That's I love Janae. That's my name. Where are you from? I am from Long Island, New York. Um, so yeah. Um, do you prefer coffee or tea? I actually like both a lot. I definitely have gotten into teas more often, or not more often. More recently, I guess you could say in the past, like when I started my change in diet, really, I would say like the past like 2 years, that's when I really like got into teas. Prior to that, I wasn't really a tea drinker, but I do like different types of teas. But I love coffee as well. I try not to drink it as much anymore, but I do still genuinely love coffee. tomato, tomato. Some people say it's good for you. Some people say it's bad for you. Or most people say it's bad for you. Honestly, I go with what is in my gut, and I'll drink what I want to drink. And I love coffee. My favorite drink is espresso martini. So, I mean, make it make sense. And I love ice cream. That's one of my favorite foods. I love ice cream. And my favorite ice cream flavor is coffee. So, we're never getting rid of coffee. Like I just don't see it for myself, at least not anytime soon. We are 50 minutes in, so we have 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna hop off. But this is really it's great for me, honestly. This is a learning lesson, not a learning lesson. It's a learning experience for me because obviously this is live. So there's no editing with this. There's no I have no script. I'm literally just like looking on one website of just like 450 fun questions to ask people. So I'm just doing this on my own, whether there's one or 1,000 or 1,000,000 people in these lives. Like I just really am doing this so I can get more comfortable with talking in front of a camera, talking in general. And yeah, so this is exciting. Just wanted to throw that in there. Um, what do you daydream about? Now, this is a very interesting question because I daydream a lot. And when I say a lot, I pretty much daydream like I would say probably close to like 95% of my day. And I don't even know if that's like a real like percentage of my day because I feel like that's a lot. Cause then like what else am I thinking about? But I do daydream a lot. Um And I use it as a way to manifest the life that I want. And it's very interesting because this is something that I do tell people too. Like when it comes down to manifesting certain things, you have to be very mindful of what you are saying, what you are thinking, what are you writing down. And so for me, when I daydream, I try to be super intentional about it. So it's not aimlessly daydreaming. Like, yes, like there may be times where I'm daydreaming about like random things, like, it could be like my focus is just like not there and I'm just like thinking about something that could be happening the next day or something that probably happened in the past. I'm just like, oh, like that happened or whatever. Or just like, reflecting on something. But like when I'm truly daydreaming, I try to be very intentional. So like through my daydream or like in the process of me doing it, if I find myself thinking about like, let's say, and I'll just give this as an example. When I had got um, my car is not nothing like crazy. It's a Honda Accord coupe, but prior to getting it, it was a car that I really wanted. I wanted a coupe, I wanted a black one. And I really love the Honda Accord coupes. And that was something that I saw for myself. So when I would daydream, I would envision myself driving a Honda Accord coupe 2017, all black, and I would find myself like doing it very often, frequently, and then I would just start speaking it out loud like, "Oh yeah, like I got a um I got I got a Honda Accord coupe, like that's the car that I have." And then I would write it down. But thinking about it is what ultimately helped me get it, because not only was I thinking about it intentionally, then I started actually thinking about it in the way of when I was driving like my the car that I had prior, I was envisioning myself driving the Honda Accord coupe. And literally I was doing that for a whole year and then I ended up getting the exact car. And so, yes, I do daydream, and I like to daydream about the life that I see for myself, because that um not only like puts me in like such a great mood, because I believe that I will have the things that I daydream about, but it also adds the fuel to my fire. It makes me it pushes me to get to that goal, because the more I daydream about it, it's like, well, if you want it that bad, then you need to go out and get it, which is another reason why I started my YouTube channel, because I was like, there's certain things that I want in life, and there's certain things that I want to do in life. And I want that YouTube. That's what I wanted. I wanted to start my YouTube channel so that I can document those things. And the more I started like intentionally thinking about me starting a YouTube channel and actually doing it, now look where I'm at. I'm starting it. And that is, powerful in itself when you daydream a lot and you're intentional about it. So I daydream about pretty much any and everything. I try to, and I feel like I make it a point to daydream at some point in my day. Um, because if I do that, that helps me get through my day too. Because like I said, you're not always going to have a good day. So a great way to kind of like combat that, or like, make a bad day good, daydream. Daydream how you want your day to be tomorrow, or envision the life that you see for yourself in a year from now or 5 years from now, because I guarantee you, like, when you think about those things, that can put you in a better mood. So that's why I like to daydream too, because it's every day is not easy. So if I can daydream and put that work behind it so that I can actually achieve what I'm daydreaming, oof, that is powerful in itself. And that's how you manifest things. Like, you have to believe it, you have to think it, and you got to put that work in. So daydreaming is a way to manifest. Just remember that. Um what's I guess I'll just do like one more question. And it's, do you like to travel, and what is your favorite place to travel or that you've traveled to? I love traveling. I can't wait to do it more frequently in the new year. That is something that I see for myself, traveling more in 2023. So, like, you are hearing it here first. We are traveling more often in 2023. I love it. I feel like you can learn so much from other cultures. It also puts things in perspective. Living in America and you go to a different country, you're obviously living a different lifestyle. And depending on where you go, there are some things that you are afforded here in the States that are not something that's afforded in another country. For example, my favorite place to travel to as of right now, because obviously I have a lot more other places to travel to, but Thailand. I think it is a beautiful country. The people there are so nice and humble and gracious. And I had the grandest time there. I can't wait to go back. And it's just a beautiful country. They're like, it's honestly mind blowing. The different islands and the different things that you can do there. It's just such a beautiful place. But what I will say is something that, and that was my first time traveling out of the country too. So imagine that's like a very like different world, at least in from my perspective. I feel like, living in New York and then going all the way to Thailand, and even traveling there alone, and like I met up with friends. Even that itself was a different experience, and that was my first time traveling out of the country. So like, for me, it was like I went big. I went all the way. Like, I traveled alone to the destination, and I traveled like I think it was like 22 hours, and I went like damn near halfway across the world. So, but it's something that I experienced, and it was just like literally an amazing experience. But the sewer system is completely different there. And so it made me appreciate home, because, you can go to another country and it's so beautiful. But there are certain things that like they don't have that we have here. And it just makes you more appreciative of where of who you are, where you come from. And that's what I love about traveling, because you can experience a different world, and you can truly appreciate everything in that moment, because you're not looking at it, or at least for me, I didn't look at it like, oh my gosh, like, it's different. And I wasn't like, oh, like, I can't believe this, I want to go home. It was more like, wow, like, this is a whole different way of living, and you had to adjust to that way of living. And sometimes you're not going to have the luxuries of what you're used to when you go to another country, especially if you live like in the United States, because I can only talk about or attest to living in the United States, because that's the only place I've ever lived. But again, some of the things that we have here are not in other countries, and you have to adjust. And that's just like an experience in itself, and like an experience that if you are someone who likes to enjoy the moment, like I mentioned earlier in this video, that I do like to enjoy the moment. Um, you really just get to see, like, even yourself, you get to see yourself in a different element. And like, that's just amazing. So yeah, I think that's dope. So we have hit that 1 hour mark, and so I'm gonna hop off. But it was super fun doing this. I'm very proud of myself for doing this. I look forward to doing more of these, and I look forward to actually having people in here and just connecting with different people that are part of my community, that are excited for my journey, excited to be part of my journey and watch me grow and be the best version of myself while they're being the best versions of themselves as well, utilizing the Glow core values. And so, yeah, um, it was really nice. I hope you guys are or have enjoyed this just as much as I have. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Later.